says recording. Hopefully that's for you.
So, oh no, the umbrella. For the rhyming book, this one's called Under My Hijab, and I think the rhyming pattern is like A B C B. So it's like the second and fourth one rhyme, and then the first and third don't. But it's like it's like a family, and this girl kind of names all the women in her life that wear a hijab and like how she's like inspired by them. So it says like grandma peeks into the oven as a brown loaf of bread starts to rise. Her hijab is carefully folded like the crusts of my favorite pies. Aww. And it has like that. I won't read the whole thing because it's like pretty long, but here's more of grandma, and it shows like the women without their hijab and like saying how much she looks up to like the women in her life that wear one and like what a proud thing it is. And see, her mom is like a dentist, and then it says mama makes jokes with her patient as she peers in his ears and his throat. Her bright pink hijab looks so cheerful, tucked in her tidy white coat, you know. Oh, and so cute. And it keeps going through, and then another page for mom, and like, you know, and then this is and it shows here's an umbrella, and it shows the other types of hijabs. Sorry, it shows other types of hijabs, like not just the long ones but also the short ones that wrap around. And like, and then also I thought this one is so cute. Her auntie has like purple hair. Aww. And so it's kind of like showing like how they have like different like trends and styles even like under the hijab that they also like do that. So I thought that, and that was actually something I guess I didn't really consider before. So that's pretty much that, and it keeps going, and then talks about another like teacher or like Girl Scout leader troop person is it. And so that's that, and it says how like in the future how she wants to like she's looking forward to the day where she gets to have the honor to wear hers.
Oh, so that's cute.
That's that.
Yeah. Two things. I love that it showed women in like very professional roles, like the dentist and that. So it's kind of like women empowering. And I also like the fact that it's like bringing in, you know, social awareness in certain ways. And I like how it rhymed. It was really cute and creative.
It's super cute, and I like how you brought up the part where like you never really think of like their hairstyle underneath, and that they still have like the individuality of doing that. So I like that.
Does it teach at all about why they wear their hijab? And like I guess it wouldn't really teach about the rules, but like I think it's like only other women can see your hair underneath kind of thing.
It doesn't. I think it's more implicit. So like it says when we're at home and they take off the hijab. Oh, when it's just my auntie and me or my sister in the room. Like, so it's not really like explicitly explained. But it does show in the pictures. It's really like in public they're wearing it, but like in private they like take it off and they kind of are like who they are. Yes, yeah. I know there was another book that did explain it about how it's kind of like almost like a rite of passage, like where they get to do it. But I don't know if this one dived into it that much.
I love it though. It's such a cool book.
And the colors are really cute too.
Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it. So my book is called Pitter Patter Goes the Rain, and yeah. Can you? Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know if she'll be able to hear.
So for this one, I picked this because it's geared towards like a younger group, and I thought that phonetically sounding out like the pitter patter so that the kids can hear the letters distinctly. I thought it was, you know, a good book to do that. Plus it rhymes. So pitter patter goes the rain. My dog and I noses against the window pane. So like really, you know, reiterating the P sound. And then because I like science, towards the end it shows kind of animals when it does rain in their own like kind of ecosystems and like awareness of what happens to animals or what they do, how they behave when it does rain. So I thought that'd be cool to kind of like just introduce that to kids that are younger, like where do caterpillars go when it rains, and stuff like that. And I really liked the illustrations. I thought they were so cute.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah, and I thought it'd be fun to do this in like a little British accent. I thought that'd be so cute.
hot tub.
Yeah. It's a hot tub.
That's cute. I feel like that's really good for like maybe like kindergarten. Yeah.
Yeah, I like those alliterations, the pitter patter, and like the repetitive thing that you can identify the letters and say. And I don't know if it had repetition, but you know, if the book's called pitter patter, then you probably have the kids start to say, "Oh, what is it, pitter
Yeah.
patter?" And then
Yes.
until they say it, that'd be really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, and you can start like, especially when you start identifying like the last letter or the last sound, you can really focus on that with those shorter words.
Right, exactly.
I just like how it like how you said, like you don't normally think where the animals hide when it rains. Like I don't know, it's just something you just don't normally think
Never thought
you
about
know?
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even like
I-
insects.
Yeah, I usually
Yeah.
wonder where do they come from. Like, how do snails get here? All of a
Yeah,
sudden?
That is true.
Yeah.
I
Are they
don't
coming
re-
out of the ground?
Pull in a little bit of science.
Yeah. I always like to try and do that because I like science.
That's cute.
Okay, so my book is called Tiny Acts of Kindness. And it's a rhyming book, and I would say it's kind of like yours. It's like every other. So I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see? Yeah. So it says a warm, simple smile, a soft wave hello, a listening ear, a sweet hand to hold. These acts of kindness, so tiny and small, you might not think that they matter at all. These acts of kindness, so tiny and small. Oh, wait, but the best things in life are those you can't see. Let the power of kindness, you set it free. So it's also teaching another lesson about kindness, and that you might not even know that you're doing acts of kindness, but they're super easy to do and it makes you feel good. And you're still getting the rhyming and the, not really repetition, just mostly rhyming.
Sounds super cute.
Yeah, it is really cute.
Great illustration.
So
Yeah,
it's super cute.
Actually, that would be good because of my placement. They have kindness week.
Oh, yeah.
This past week because of Valentine's Day.
So cute.
So like this would be good to like incorporate that.
Yeah, it's super cute, and it has a lot of diversity also.
Yeah.
So
I love the illustrations.
super
Yeah.
cute. Yeah,
Love it. That's such a good reminder to children too, you know, acts of kindness.
maybe you
Haven't
could
had
like,
to much of that.
yeah, maybe you could lead it with like, okay, so what's an act of kindness that you could do today,
Yeah.
or that you've done?
Yeah,
So
especially the littles.
Yeah.
'Cause they forget things.
Does anyone else see? So mine is called Too Shy to Say Hi. And I chose this because like when I was a kid I was really, really shy. And I feel like this is good for shy kids to read, or even like people who aren't shy, like they could see maybe just the perspective of how shy people might feel, you know. So let's see here. So first it starts off with her and her dog. So it says, "My dog and I walk every day, just the two of us. We pass some kids out playing ball. Let's go, Barnabas." It's the same. What is
The
it?
ABAB.
Well, it depends. Some are ABAB,
I think it's
but it depends on.
it's ABAB.
Okay.
Yeah. And then one of the girls is like, "Come and join us, Shelly." I hear one of them say, "I give a tiny smile, but keep going on my way." And then, "My brave dog always wants to sniff everyone in sight. He tugs at me, but I tug back and pull with all my might." So basically, like, her dog, like, you know, is not shy. Like, he'll go up to everyone. So she compares herself to her dog. And then she runs into a parrot, and you know how they talk back to you. And she says like how he's brave. And then it comes to one time she's like looking in the mirror and she's like practicing saying like hi to people.
Oh,
And then let's see. One time she's in like the cafeteria and the same girl says, "Hi, Shelly, have a seat," like inviting her to sit with her. And then she says hi back, like she's actually like trying to go out of her way a little more. And then that girl who said have a seat, she invited her to play with her on the playground. So this part was cute. She's like, soon it'll be time for recess. No swinging alone again. This might be the scariest part of my mission to make a friend. It's just super cute, and it's also super diverse too. Like they represent all the different like ethnic groups. Yeah. But and then like she starts like saying hi to people and realizes like, I don't know, just it's making her happy. Like at the end of the day, she's smiling, going to bed, getting out of her shell.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
And that really deals with like social emotional health stuff too, on top of anxiety and
Yeah.
Yeah, inclusivity.
Yeah.
and the importance of saying hello.
I know.
Yeah.
And also it tells kids like if you see someone who's shy, like maybe they just need the like invitation or just like that. Could be that easy sometimes.
Yeah.
I liked the example where she was talking to herself in the mirror because I feel like we all do that.
Yeah.
At least I have
Yeah.
many times, like practicing, and that's okay. And I think that that's actually a good thing for kids to learn because I think it helps them see themselves as, you know, that's just something normal.
Yeah.
Kids do.
Even as adults, we do that. Like for
Practicing
interviews.
Yeah, I do.
Hi.
For lectures, I'm like, hey, say this.
This is a personal favorite of mine. Story of Rock. It's definitely for littles. I would say maybe kinder, maybe first grade. It's pretty. It's just perfect for baby rockers. So it's definitely good that you could read to your babies. But if you're talking about them actually reading it, I'd say first grade maybe. But it just goes through a bunch of famous rockers. First, it starts with how rock was created. So it says there's an old song that says blues music has soul. Then the blues had a baby and they named it rock and roll.
That's
so
cute.
And then Chuck Berry came along with a guitar and made it sing. Then Elvis Presley shook things up and people crowned him king. So it goes through all different ones: Rolling Stones, Bob Dylan,
Oh my god.
Beatlemania, The Who, Summer of Love,
Oh my
Janis
god,
Joplin.
I love that one.
My personal favorites gets to the Ramones, Aerosmith, the Steven Tyler.
So
Aerosmith dreamed on while Zeppelin played full blast. The Ramones played punk rock really, really fast. And Queen, they talk about Queen, AC/DC. So it just goes through a bunch of different rockers, and I personally love rock music, and I love, love, love Bon Jovi and Guns N' Roses. But something I want to have for my future kids and maybe
Yeah,
in my
that's
future
so
classroom.
I've never heard of this book before.
Right. No doubt with Gwen Stefani right here.
That's so
Nirvana, Weezer, and then it ends with, now some people say that rock is dead, most greats are in the sky, but the real truth is rock and roll will never ever die.
Oh my god, I love
I
that.
do
That's
too.
like
That
the
is
best
so
book I've ever read.
Man,
So one of my personal favorites.
that's a great
That's so
one.
cute. How'd you find that?
My mom bought it for, my mom's a nanny. She
Okay.
bought it
Oh, yeah.
for the kids that she nannies to read to them and
That's
stuff.
so
And she bought it home and she's like, you should read that. I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute. I like freaked out over it, but
I
I,
love it.
absolutely love it.
I'm gonna buy that like right now.
I know.
Me
I love the
too.
picture of Janis Joplin. I love her, and it's so cute.
It's so cute. I love the illustrations.
Well, it's good for like the also like diversity of music too.
You know,
Like seeing like how a lot of
Yes.
things came from blues.
Yeah, I like that it
that's-
gives credit to the blues because that's
culture,
where it
yeah.
came from.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's
Super
funny.
cute.
I was just having this conversation with my husband because I told you guys he's in a band and he's a drummer. We were talking
How
about
did you tell
music.
me that?
Oh, really?
No,
oh,
because my
sorry.
dad's a drummer. I'm learning the drums.
Oh, okay. So, we were talking about that with our kids because my daughter likes a little bit of rock and roll, but my son's like all rap, right?
Okay.
So we were talking about like different generations and like culture and how it influences, you know, what we like. And my husband was just saying, I just think it's sad. I think it's sad that rock is dying out. And I said, really? Do you think so? Do you think maybe it's a fad that'll probably come back later? And we were just talking about how technology has changed music so much, and it's not as much as like the instrumental part of it. It's a lot of it's manipulated, and
Yeah.
so I love that. I think that's so great.
I love that. It helps you like attribute a lot of like how we were talking about like blues and all that kind of stuff because I don't think a lot of people know that like electronic music, like house and all that kind of music, comes from blues and
Right,
comes from
rap
all like the
does, and-
techno of like it was like black gay people were making the music for like their events and stuff, and like a lot of people don't know that. So I think it's like bringing it back to that.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, David Bowie. They show 3 different costumes
That's
for
so
David
cute.
Bowie. I love
David
it.
Bowie. Oh.
You could do a super cool lesson too and have them like choose which one they want to look up and like
Oh,
know?
and do more research
Uh-huh.
on them or different rock artists. You can also, like we did in what class was that? Art. How we had to find like diverse
Yeah.
artists.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
We could do something like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Musician.
Yeah.
yeah, so cute. Love that one. Cute little dog.
Yeah, they're all super cute.
and then we
Oh,
have
week
to
10.
discuss week 10. Yeah.
Oh, like the
The
book. That,
literacy,
oh wait, what?
the
Yeah, this is
literacy
what-
assignment.
I think it's a
Or is it the
One.
book one? Is it the one where you do a presentation on the book?
Was it? Is this on the
right here.
the book club one?
Do we have to
Yeah.
film
Here
this?
for week 10.
Us talking about it?
Oh, maybe not.
I think it just says think about it.
Yeah. Oh no, as a group, go to week 10 assignment. Read through the description assignment, discuss with your group. What Newbery Award winning book you all like to choose.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
it's the book, like a
Yeah.
novel,
When I go
the
to-
chapter book, right?
Oh, I'm in math. That's why. I'm like, I
Is
can't
it a
find
chapter
it.
book with like specific like? Does it have to be diverse or like does it have to be like? Does it? What are the?
I think it was anywhere up to 8th grade level. That I saw.
There was a book.
The
I mean, we don't have to
novel.
pick a book right now.
Yeah.
Because I won't be able
No,
to.
no, we'll have to
Well, we'll
share our
eventually have to
ideas.
read it. Well, if it's gonna be low level, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but which, so what do we have to do for the assignment? Someone can find
pull it
it
up.
on week
I'm
10.
trying to, I know, I'm trying to find it.
your group will present to the whole group via discussion post. I think the whole class you meant.
Oh yeah.
You
here
can
it is.
present on Zoom and record your Zoom presentation to post. You can choose to present live in an empty classroom and record to the presentation. So you can either do it like our faces on Zoom, or we can do it kind of how we're sitting here together. And then it says choose 2 to 3 of your activities or strategies and teach to us. You can teach to us as if we're students or as we are teachers. Get us involved. You get us excited about literacy. We want to try your activities and strategies. About 15-minute recordings.
And then so as a group, we all have to choose an award-winning or highly recommended novel chapter book. And then we create an activity
I was just kidding. I was totally kidding.
or strategy about that. Okay, so then we could just start like looking it up and then just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then we'll make a plan for what we want to present.
Mhm.
Actually, sounds fun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
excited.
I looked up Newbery Award winners, and the first book that popped up is called New Kid. It looks cute. I mean, I'm not saying let's do that one,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm
thank
just
you.
I
If
just
you
like
link it,
send
yeah,
it
then
to
we
it
can
and
do
it
it.
pops
you guys
up.
see some.
yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
I heard this one's really good. I forgot who. Sorry, I'm trying to remember if it was you or if it was somebody else. The girl who drank the moon. Oh no, it was my coworker. I heard that's an amazing little chapter book for about 4th or 5th grade. The girl who drank the moon.
That sounds, I mean, it's a cute title.
Yeah.
Just don't look
That
it
should
up.
have got on like a possibility list. But I
Yeah.
heard that's a really good book.
Okay, can you put it in our group chat
Yeah.
so then I can like look at the synopsis of it later?
Yeah, I haven't read it myself, so this is my coworker's opinion.
Okay.
But
Yeah, we'll just
I
start.
think we could turn that off.
yeah,
right?
probably.
It's probably gonna get overheated
Same.
soon. Anyway. Yeah, what happened to the umbrella? It blew away, right? But you got
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
and then
she
I didn't
grabbed
want to
it.
keep running after it.
Good thought.